gone down in the defense. And last year, I remember fans were vocal about, oh, is that the fault of the middle linebackers? Is that a Hardwick Malone thing? Because Kiko and Michael were so good at it. Where do you see, when you go back and look at the film in the offseason, where do you see tackles for loss where they could have been but just weren't?
You know, I didn't study tackle for losses per se. I mean, every year is different. You know, the defense changed a little bit. You know, if you're not running some of those same stunts, you're not going to get some of those same results. So I can't put a finger on it. You know, Kiko has some special gifts. Other guys have other gifts. So, you know, I think with tackle loss, I think it is significant because, you know, you get a chance to kind of get the offense out of rhythm. But I haven't studied the last couple of years.
I remember you saying, as an inside guy, you would try to get your guys to shoot those gaps as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, are Derek and Rodney pretty good at that?
You know,
Kiko
was probably one of the best guys. Well, he's one of the best in the country at reading it, and that's not always. Some of those are called blitzes. You know, some of those were not called blitzes. You know, different guys. And once again, Kiko could see things, and we gave him more of a green line because that's naturally what he did. You know, you asked about Derek. Derek's not a Kiko player. Derek is going to give you a lot more in blitzing from the outside and give you a lot more in the coverage. So they're different types of players. When you have a player like Kiko, it's smart to utilize his gift.
Sure. What made Tony so good at it last year? I know he said that he wasn't really satisfied with his performance off the edge at all times. So what made him so good about kind of getting that quarterback?
What made Tony
so good? Getting in the backfield and just reading like that.
You know, I think Tony has a unique blend of speed and power. And so he's able to do some pass rush moves where he can get into people, he can get off people. And then with the flow of the defense, there's times where we're calling his number and we've got him in some good matchups. We'll have a chance to win those battles.
Sure.
Coach, how's Sam Camp look so far this spring? What do you think his role might be with that?
You know, I think Sam Camp is a nice addition to the front. You know, you haven't heard a lot of Sam Camp. You know, his name called a lot, you know, through the day, but he's played the last year. He played a lot. He's played the last 2 years, played some valuable minutes last year. He's put on a lot of weight. He's one of those guys that's bulked up and is really cerebral. So I think Sam's going to be a very viable alternative, a guy that we can rotate and not fall off and keep the pace going.
You mentioned him when you took the job that he was someone in the defensive line mix. Is that going to continue? I mean, is he a legitimate part of that, or is he just someone you hope to progress?
No, I think Sam's going to play some valuable moments for him, some valuable minutes for us. He will play valuable minutes for us.
Mark and Tyler were talking about the food, the unlimited food rule that might go into effect. How big is that for the walk-ons, especially in your mind?
You know, I think it's a tremendous opportunity. It's one of those things that as you sit back as a coach and those kids are working as hard as everyone else, it's like they deserve it. It should be part of it. So I think it's wonderful. You know, I think it's wonderful. Yes.
That's it.
Gosh, I love it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being so kind.